Hey everyone, what's going on? How are you? What is it? Afternoon? I don't know. Evening? My time is all mixed up, especially you if you know what we've been doing this weekend. But anyway, Corey here. This is just a really quick surprise stream. Nothing gonna be fancy here. I'm not playing any games, anything like that. Definitely can't show a lot of clips or trailers or movies because we're streaming on YouTube right now. But I just want to come in and give you a very simple thank you, which I'll be doing more throughout this stream. Pixie, where you at? Come here, girl. There you are. There you are. Pixie's right behind me. She's been missing me all weekend because of a certain thing that happened. But anyway, let me go ahead and say to you, welcome, Corey. Welcome, Toasties. And let me see what we got here. I forgot to actually bring you up. See what happens when I come in and do these surprise streams. Everything is, I'm not used to doing things in the usual way. So I missed certain things. I forget to do certain things, but we're gonna fix that right now. Let me just slide this over here and come over here and pop this out. And slide it over. Where are you? Right here. I'm coming here to say thank you. I'm already disrespecting you, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chat fam, starting OG Chat, No Side Bitches. How you doing? What's going on? And I just wanted to come in and thank everyone for a wonderful weekend, man, and show you some of the highlights that happened from it. Had a great weekend for our Double Toasted 11th year anniversary party. Finally happened. As you can see, it was this weekend, July 18th through the 20th. And man, I am so exhausted right now. But I had to come in here, put all the cameras back and put all the equipment back because we took it over to the venue last night for the final closing event, which was doing a live show for people, which was a lot of fun. So I thought, since I'm putting up the cameras, why not come in and just say hello. And again, thank everyone for coming out. Thanks to all of you who did come out. And also to show you just some highlights from it for those of you who might want to come and do this again. If we do it again, I'm going to try my best to do it again. But let me see who we have here, man. Let me see. Oh my God, y'all already making hype trains and everything. Lost Miracle, how you doing? Alec was there. Chris Likes Retro. Krabby Texan, you wouldn't be so crabby had you come out and partied with us this weekend. Oh, what is this? Dragon Knight, Max Poke Bruh. Somebody said get hyped. We're going to try to get hyped if you can reach level 3. I didn't expect you to do that. Luna Eclipse is here. Brooklyn Dandy is here. The fine dandy man. Frisco Flame, who's in the next room somewhere in this house. He's lurking in this house somewhere. Says, it was a dope time. I think so. Dalton Stockwell III. How are you, Dalton? Good evening. You should hang out with Mr. Dandy, Brooklyn Dandy Man. Who else? VMW G Major. Man, thank you all so much for coming in. Hey, listen, we're going to have another show tonight. I'm actually getting ready to go see Fantastic Four in about, I don't know, hour and a half. The screening is tonight, and we'll have that review tomorrow. But tonight, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. Tonight, we'll have some kind of show. Either it'll be What Up, Son, or an email show, or we actually have to make up for something that we messed up on yesterday. Oh, well, I did. But we'll tell you about that in a little bit. We did not have a show yesterday. And I'm sorry. I know I said we were going to have a Sunday service, but what happened with that is that the internet at the venue did not work very well. Actually didn't work at all, really. So the stream wouldn't have it would have kept stopping, dropping frames. You wouldn't have seen anything. It would have cut off at some point. But let me see. You know what? We got some other people here. As I said, we have, let me go to our YouTube channel, because as I said, we're streaming on YouTube right now. And let me see here. And let me see who we have over here. Let me just silence myself. As egotistical as people think I am, I hate the sound of my own voice. Don't mind looking at myself, though. I'm kidding. But I'm looking at you, chat, over there. How you doing? What's going on, chat? Janya Network, Quantum Hippologist is here. Boy, you and these names, y'all, I admire the creativity. I really do. Metal Neck is here. Paul, Paul says, damn, I got to wait a couple of days to see Fantastic Four. Don't worry about it. We'll let you know how it is. It's probably going to suck. You ain't going to miss anything. Trust me. Hey, let me see here. We have a Queen AG. Disorderly Pictures is here. Screwball Protagonist. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, again, we had our anniversary party. We've been going for 11 years with Double Toasted. And I just wanted to do something for all the people that supported us out there. I just wanted to throw some kind of big celebration party. Like I said, I didn't make any money on this. I actually spent money, and making money was not the point. The whole thing was to just show my appreciation and just give everybody a good time and let them know that I really love you and everything that you've done for us. And also, I want to run some ideas by you on maybe how to make this happen next time. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, maybe you'll want to attend and maybe you'll want to come through. But just to give you a rundown of the weekend, man, it was, as promised, it was a weekend full of activities. And a lot of variety of things. We had our movie screening. I fed everybody yesterday. We did our show, but we had a lot of music there too. And there was a lot of spontaneous things that happened during the weekend. So let me see here. And I'm going to tell you one of the things that I really love about this too, about this weekend. I got an email from, you know what, let me just go ahead and read this now. So, let me see. I got this email from she goes by Ken. Kanetha, I think is her name. I'm sorry if I messed that up. We'll just go by Ken because you know me and names. But let me go ahead and download some pictures here just to give y'all an idea of what this whole thing was like. So let me see here. So I got a really, really nice email about the weekend. And I'm going to show you some of the highlights with music and all that kind of stuff. But I got a really nice email from Ken who made me feel very happy about just the kind of environment that we created. And let me see if I can find Ken's email right here. So let me show you something here. So we had, and this is just, there were a lot of women there, but you know, we had a few women who were there every day, and they were the highlight of everything. And they just kind of got together and bonded. I think some of them became besties at the end of it. Mothers and daughters were there. Let me see here. There's me with these lovely ladies right here. Oh, that's a great picture right there. Look at that. Look at that. I know. I look like some creep who just ran up behind them. But no, that was consensual right there. And to prove that, this really nice email came through. And it says here, Corey and Martin, thank you both for a wonderful weekend. Austin is an interesting city. It was lovely meeting you. Felix, Oz, the Julians, you know, Green and Hummendinger. Billy came through and the rest. I will definitely attend the next weekend celebration. I didn't know if there would be any other women attending. Well, as you see, there were right there. Where was I here? I was very comforted and pleased to meet them. I believe I've made a friend for life in Sierra. Hey, girl, is what she says. It was also beautiful to see men being themselves, expressing joy, showing their talents, and dancing. A lot of dancing went on. I think I might have a little video of that, of at least one person going crazy on the dance floor. Yeah, you. Yeah, you, Felix. Yeah, Felix is doing what he's doing best, lurking in the hallway. Man, you come sit down. Just don't say anything, because I don't have this camera set up. But if you know anything or if I'm missing anything, feel free to chime in and let me know. They say here, all the men were kind and respectful. And we felt perfectly safe and had a great time. You're all handsome gentlemen. I only had to use my fake name once and soon dropped it. So thank you. And she says here that she's included photos, as I just showed you. But that made me feel very happy to know that not only did women show up and have a good time, but they felt very safe around everybody. That says a lot about, that not only says a lot about me, not only says a lot about, you know, everybody else that, you know, that works with me, but it also says a lot about you guys out there. It says a lot about the community. You know, you're not weird around women. You're not creepy. I know a lot of people say we got a big nerdy audience and whatnot. No, we have a variety of people out there, a large variety of people out there. But one thing they all do have in common is that they're very respectful, and and some are even protective. So I just want to let everybody know that I'm very proud to have this kind of community where anybody can feel safe coming in. And I've heard that not with just women. I've heard that with people who have anxiety being around crowds. I've heard that with guys who are shy, women who are shy. I've heard that with people who thought that maybe they were too young or too old to be there. And they get there and they just praise everybody for being so accommodating, so welcoming. And you know, that I read that, I almost cried, man, because I thought, you know what, that really, in this day and time, that says a lot for, you know, a female to come in and say, I felt very comfortable being around your people. So yeah, man, I was very happy with that. And I thought that was a nice email. You might hear me read this again tonight because we were supposed to have some other people come through. I think you said we're having some guests come through, right?
Yeah, and one of the women that were at the show,
yes,
who got screwed over by American.
Yeah. So it was really cool the way it was set up. I think I actually did a pretty good job because I was doing this pretty much by myself. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not sitting up here patting myself on the back or anything, but I'm just saying that, well, I guess I kind of am kissing my own ass and patting myself on the back. But no, what I'm saying is it was a lot of activities. It was a lot of moving parts, and I was just very nervous that anything could fall apart at any time. But everything came through. From the screening, the movie screening, which kicked off the whole thing, to the bands playing, to the venues being very, very cool, the food coming through on time, being able to serve people food at another place, and it was all, you know, everything was in order. Everything was awesome, man. And I just love it that I'm getting all the feedback from not only the people who attended, but also the people who performed or contributed to the entertainment. The director of the Corn Dog Man, I wish I had a picture with that guy. Oh, let me see here. I might even show you. Andrew Shea is the director of the Corn Dog Man. Yeah, we did a screening for this movie, The Corn Dog Man, which is a movie that Martin introduced me to. And we interviewed the director, and I just became friends with the guy. And he was the one who said one day we should actually screen the movie since you love it so much. We've been trying to do this pre-COVID. In fact, we were about to kick off some real serious discussions with people in town to see what we could do. And that's when the whole quarantine thing kicked in, and we were like, well, you know, then people were not allowed to be at a theater, so we were like, well, there goes that idea. So you could probably say, oh, that was 7 years in the making. But getting the response from somebody such as the director, who texted me several times saying that he loved the engagement with everybody. He loved how everybody responded to the movie. He loved the energy, and he just really appreciated just having the opportunity for someone who really loves a film that's pretty much an independent movie, just having that set up and getting life again and being able to be seen by people, a new audience, that really meant a lot to me.
Yeah, good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Sometimes you can live a whole lifetime without thinking about the past.
Who are you? I mean, do I know you?
But just as you're ready to live out your golden years,
What do you want?
the past has a way of reaching out and biting you on the ass.
If I ever find out who you are, I'm gonna kid you deader than a goddamn hammer.
The thing with this is that we watched it with, I'm not gonna say majority of black people, probably well, maybe the theaters probably have black people, and listen, let's just say some stereotypes are true, okay? But it was the best thing, man, because you know when black people get in the movies, they're not afraid to let you know. They will talk to those characters like those characters are real. And there were so many times that things happen in the movie, especially if it's something racial, because the movie is about racism. It's funny. It's a dark comedy, but it is funny. It's a lot of fun watching it with the audience. But there are some moments in there where it got racial, and somebody said something racist, and you could hear the black people in the audience talk about, oh hell no, no you didn't, So it was an experience to watch it that way, and I don't think he had that experience before. He took it mostly to Sundance crowds and independent film festivals. And, you know, let's just admit, it was probably mostly white people watching it. But so he had a whole different kind of vibe and energy going on with this particular screening. It was amazing.
Can we start Black Audience film festivals?
Man, listen, if they're all like that, yes, I would love it. And I want to do this again, another movie screening to kick off a weekend like this. But I want to get movies that we love, but I also want to get movies that are crowd pleasers. I want to get movies that maybe they're considered to be bad films, but they're entertaining, and the crowd will love it and respect it. I want to get movies that probably have not had the exposure that they should, and we love it, and we just want to share it with you. But we want to make sure that we get things that are crowd-pleasing films, something we could sit back, we could drink, watch the movie kind of tipsy, even talk at it sometimes. Just have fun with it, man. So I think that if we continue to do this, this could become a tradition. I always said I want to do a movie that's my favorite. It is, listen, it's not considered to be a good movie at all, but it's amazing. It's one of the most entertaining movies I've ever seen. Miami Connection. I want to do that. It has ninjas riding motorcycles on cocaine. It's a brilliant film.
I think that one was distributed by Draft House Films. So
Yeah,
you
it
might be
was.
So you might be able to like.
Make something with them.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you maybe make some kind of arrangements with them. Yeah, it was it was a lot of fun kicking that off, man. But let me show y'all some of the things that happened with the music here, because what I want to do again, I have a very eclectic taste in music. I don't like one category. I like all music. And so I wanted to actually show that with the festival. I want to bring in different kinds of music that I thought would appeal to our audience. And so I brought in a mixture of sort of electronic and hip hop. And I think it worked out fine. We had a big band on Friday night, and then we had a big hip hop night on Saturday. And kicking it off was our friend Ray, who I didn't listen. Ray comes in and he does performances for us all the time, but Ray has gotten so much better. If y'all know us, then you probably know Ray, aka Tone Royal, and he came over to play some games. We were gonna play some video games, streaming it for you, and he said, "Hey, I want to come by the anniversary." I said, "Of course you can come by." And then he asked, "Well, do you need any more performers? You want me to come out and play?" And I thought, man, well, people have seen you before, Ray. I mean, let's let some new people up in here. All right, come on, sit your ass down. But man, I'm not saying this because he's my friend. Ray was one of the top highlights of the weekend because Ray has gotten better, and he wasn't bad before. So he went from being great to amazing. His stage presence is incredible. He's so good you can't even hear him. Look at that. Only dogs are bobbing their head to this.
Did we get a copyright strike?
Let me see here. I think that,
He performed for the whole
yeah,
bar.
look at that. Bendez said Ray went hard that night. He gave us $2 right here.
I mean, I would say love, but then it wouldn't feel right. I mean, not that I don't love you, I want you to stay back. But of course you under the covers and listen, you'll say whatever. Cover your very treasure, I swear. I ain't a corny guy. In my corny guy, you're the apple seed of my growing eye. Let us stay together till my Oculus fade. And when I can't see your face, your voice alone keeps me safe. When my hearing eventually gets lost with the times, because I listen to the beats way too loud when they're around. Just got me with your voice that is changed so far. But y'all get better through this.
I wish you could see one girl over there, May. She's actually by you, Felix. You can't see it, but May was getting down. May was getting sexy and shaking her hips and everything. Yeah, that was a great show. And then we had this band on Friday night. Like I said, I wanted to have variety in music. So I got this band called Night Drive, which is sort of a synthwave band. And my phone picks up sound very bad. So don't let my crappy phone have any reflection on these bands that played. But this is another band. Again, they're a synthwave band. And I just love them because they just have like real stage presence, man. Oh, thank you. Here's their album right here. They're called Night Drive, and this is their album Position 2, and they put a lot of visuals on. They have, playing with live instruments like Ray was doing. Also, they got bubbles. They had a bubble machine, and everybody was swirling and twirling around in the bubbles, and I thought that they were a really great band. And what they did was, the reason why I wanted them is because I was trying to be smart about this. I wanted something for our audience, but I brought them in because I thought they would bring in a crowd who does not know about us, and so we could get a little bit of exposure to their crowd, a little bit of maybe marketing to some different people out there. But here's a little sample of Night Drive, and Friday night, they performed right after the movie screening. So Friday night was a great way to kick off everything. So again, my phone is picking up some crappy sound right there, but they were very good, and I really liked them a lot. Kind of have for some of their songs, kind of has a Gorillaz feel when they do more of their synth pop type stuff. So they did bring in a different audience for us, and a lot of people are asking, what is this about? Who are you? I want to check you out. I think they kind of admired what was happening and how, again, welcoming we were of different people coming in. They were really impressed that we had so many people show up for us, and I think that was a cool thing, man. I think it was a great cross mixing of different people out there, and a lot of people seemed to like them too. It was, here's another shot of them. I was able to find some stairs and get on top of that and get kind of a what would you call that? Overhead shot, so you can see kind of more of the audience out there. Aerial view. There you go. I was the Corey drone out there. She is. Yeah, that little girl was getting down, man. Little Asian girl, yeah, she was going off. That was Sound Man down there walking by. But yeah, that was really cool. I really had a great time. But let me show y'all something that happened on Saturday. So we were kind of having a pre-party. People were coming in, and we were mostly doing stuff for the VIP people. And people just kind of mingling, and we had a comedian who came in to give an early show for people. And so since it was kind of loose and the place wasn't packed yet, we were just kind of having some fun. And again, it was just being very loose. And we did an impromptu talent show because we had some stuff to give away. And I want to thank Denise I don't know if y'all know Denise. You probably heard me talk about it, but Denise is a friend of mine for years. She comes in and helps out sometimes. She was able to get us an alcohol sponsorship, but we couldn't pour alcohol from some outside place at a bar. That's against the rules here, a thing called TABC here. So we had to give away T-shirts, hats, a couple of bottles of vodka from this place. And so to figure out how to give it away, I decided to have just kind of a little talent show before things really kicked off. And that's one of the best things about doing a party like this or doing an anniversary celebration like this is because something spontaneous will happen that you just never know about. So this dude, Ethan, got up, and here he is right here. Ethan got up, and he wanted to show his talent. Because I was telling people, just get up and do something stupid. We're not looking for real talent, all right? We just want to make people laugh. But Ethan has real talent. So Ethan came up, and he started freestyling. Now, the guy who's next to him, that's Ben Buck. That's one of the dudes that I actually hired to come out and perform that night. He's a hip hop artist, but also an amazing beatboxer. So he decided just while Ethan was rapping, he'd just get up and just add to it by beatboxing.
Yo, lately I've been recollecting blessings protected inside of my brain. Everything seems so insane. I'm trying to refrain from being the dude who grabs my chakra flames and roast my own brain. Hold up, I'm going back and forth inside my head. A lot of people looking at me like I'm living dead. I hear it in my voice, I hear it inside my speech, cause everything slurs when you're deep underneath. It's a little moment, I take it back to the components.
Now here's where things got even crazier. So the comedian got up and saw all this going down, and he said, hey, let me get in on this. Pass me the mic. I got some beatbox skills too.
Okay. Yo, slowly emitting demons streaming up from the steaming into the gleamer and flickering beaming things springing across the seemingly infinite astral plane. The celestial dust is the brain contained. Feelings make me feel insane, mostly restrained, trying to refrain from roasting the fleas in my motherfucking chocolate flame. So don't try and claim the glory. I leave the crime scene gory, like Tokyo police head soaring, blood pouring and pouring up pores. Damn, this is entertainingly boring. Absorbing the porn, then more, then you know before in the door. Someone catch your vectors, push it down, toxic sectors. I'm using my relic and getting the vector. I'm relentless, feel like an inspector in a second. I'm resurrected in seconds.
And now all of them ain't on it. So Ethan was freestyling. Ben Buck, who was the other guy that was beatboxing, started off the beatboxing, passed it off to the comedian who started beatboxing, and then Ben Buck went around and saw an extra microphone and just went over there, and now we got this whole trio who were doing this performance, which just came out of nowhere.
I'm coming like the revenant. You could already feel it deep inside of my presence. I'm moving like tectonic space beneath the earth. A lot of people wondering what your life is worth. What my life is worth. Like an old shambles. I'm living in shambles. I'm living inside of my own head like Rambo. I'm running around asking for first blood. What's up with second and third blood? Okay, yo, yeah, we going back to that.
Somebody said, "Did you spit?" Yeah, I spit on the floor. I got up there and did a little, just tiny bit of comedy, and while introducing people, and then I did our thing on Sunday night. But this is what's great about doing these, man. You get these moments right here that you just don't expect. These spontaneous moments that can only be captured at that time. And again, that is something that just made me so proud. That's something that's made me so happy. And that was before the party even kicked off. That was just something where people came in. It was really supposed to be the VIPs, but the people were coming in early. So we were just kind of just messing around. We were just waiting for things to happen. And they happened right there.
On that old school flow, like the rap, we chillin' and we killin' it, feelings until you feel it. I'm feeling your feelings until everybody is feeling it.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, and that's when I knew that we really had something special going on. And it really gave me a lot of hope for that day because I woke up kind of nervous. Things went well on Friday, but I just didn't know how it was going to go on Saturday because it was, to me, it seemed like there wasn't probably going to be as much variety because on Friday we had a movie screening and then we went to the show after that and we had two different venues. This was in one spot all day. So I was kind of nervous that people might get bored or it might kind of run out of steam after a while. And no, it actually picked up, and it was, and every day just got better. Every day just kept being more fun, and it was a great way to end it because, let me get mine. Let me show you what happened here. What's up?
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say, and one thing, yeah, sure, you have some acts there, but what really sustained it was the community. I mean, even when things were going on inside, outside there were people having fully engaged, conversations, enjoying each other's company,
Yeah.
learning about each other. And that's what this is. It is a community.
Yeah, that is very true, Felix. I might as well just put you on the camera right here. Let me see. I have the camera set up here because I came and hooked up everything today, and I still don't have it the way it's supposed to be. Let me see.
Hey, I didn't do my hair, so.
Actually, you look like you got Lego hair right now.
Everything is awesome.
Oh, well, I gotta let Felix on because Felix, actually, you helped out a lot as you usually do. And
Well, I didn't schedule everybody to perform at 8:30.
no. What'd you say?
I said I didn't schedule everybody to perform at 8:30. Me and Ray were even talking about it. I'm like, he's like, I'm out there, and we're showing each other.
Well, it worked out, right?
It
Otherwise, you
worked
wouldn't have got
out.
that. But nah, man, Felix helped out a lot. Felix really was my side hand man through most of it. I gotta tell you, Felix and Oz and Denise. I couldn't have been able to do a lot of this if they weren't helping me out, especially Denise. Denise was helping out with a lot of things as far as serving people food and getting the sponsorships. And Felix was helping me out with getting a comedian. Simply Courtney is his name. You helped me out with a lot of technical stuff.
Yeah, appeasing the tech people when they're like, what do you mean he's gonna be here? They're gonna start at 8:30. That's when the show's ending, right?
Nah, no. So, man, it worked out. It worked out it worked out great. And let me see what we got here, man, because
It'll be sad to lose that venue if that's actually what happens.
so the venue that we were performing, I gotta give them a big thanks to. It was a place called the Parish, and we used to perform there and hold events there when it was called the North Door. We used to have a studio right across from there, and there was a rumor that they were going to be a wedding venue next year and not a proper music venue or a place that you could go and do comedy or perform on stage unless you were getting married. And I talked to some people, and they said at the bar last night, some of the people who worked there, and they were saying, no, the fuck you hear that? That's not true. So I don't know. I hope it sticks around because they're a great place, and I actually have a connect with them right now, relationship with them, which I did before when it was under different owners. And that's a hard thing to do when you actually are trying to arrange events. If you get connected with somebody or you get a relationship with somebody, then things go a little bit easier. But trying to do stuff for the first time, it gets a little hard sometimes. But I want to show you what happened at the end of the event. And this is one of the reasons why I came on too, because I just wanted to let you know. Let me see here. Yeah, I just want to let you know I messed up. So there were so many things going on and so much stuff to set up and some technical problems that were out of my hands at the venue that we did eventually get fixed. But the thing that I messed up on is that there was so much happening that I forgot to set up the proper source for audio. I forgot to set up the computer to recognize my mixer. So for most of the performance that we did at the Parish, there's no audio for it. Again, which is why you should probably show up and see these live, because no telling when I'll fuck up and won't get anything. But we did a great show. It was a lot of fun. I think it was a great, yeah. You can get entertained by not hearing anything at all, but I think it was a lot of fun, man. I think it was an amazing way to end the whole evening or the whole weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was funny. We got on stage and Martin and I started doing our thing. We got drunk and started talking crazy. And
To be fair, they got you drunk.
yeah, that is very true. People kept giving me drinks as usual, while on stage even. But man, so near the end of it, when Oz came up and everything, near the end of it.
Come on. Those are fancy. Take a look. It's got the Fantastic Four stuff on it.
Oh, look at this. It's got Fantastic Four chemical stuff on it.
So we're gonna put this up, but near the end of it, I'm just showing you a little snippet. We were able to do a Q&A with people. We got some funny stuff out of that. We got a little bit of the review for I Know What You Did Last Summer. We're probably going to have to go and do that again tonight, which is probably what you're going to see live. I'm going to see if Martin can come by because we got some guests coming by, as I said. They want to see his show before they go. So Martin and I might actually record this again tonight and do a little something for you and try to get this up on YouTube. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Yeah. And Pop-Tarts. Yes, Pop-Tarts did make an appearance. I did my best to keep Mr. Pop-Tart out that building, but Julian Himmendinger brought Pop-Tarts, and we made good use out of them, man. We used them as a way to bring people up on stage. If you want to ask a question, you have to sit up there and chew on a Pop-Tart.
Enjoy your cancer.
That's out of context. That is fucking.
Yeah, that was a guy that actually, that's a guy that beat cancer, and I told him he's going to get cancer again eating those damn Pop-Tarts.
You want to go? I don't think a mic will reach.
Yeah, he could have probably just
jump
said it
up.
right there.
Yeah, come on up. What's up? What's up, Skippy? Eating that Pop-Tart too.
Yeah.
And he actually came up with a Captain Radio shirt and sticker, which if you don't know who Captain Radio is, then that's probably for the best. So,
But Captain Radio did make an appearance that
Captain
night.
Radio did come out and perform for a little while. I'm not going to show it. If you want to see it, you're going to have to just watch the video wherever we put it up. I think we'll just try to do it as a VOD, maybe on the website. So we'll see. The chat
Bring
is
them over to Patreon. You know, they didn't pay to come to the party, but you know what? They can support the show with
maybe.
Patreon.
You know what? Maybe that'll be a Patreon thing. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We'll put what little we have left of the show up on Patreon so that y'all can see it. And again, I apologize. I wish everybody could have seen it, man. And if you were there, you did. But I wish it did have sound. There was a lot of good things. My mother made an appearance, or at least her voice did. She was acting crazy. Somebody said Captain Radio is a sellout. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, man, with putting this up for you so you can just get a little glimpse of it. I think that's a great idea, Felix, since we don't have the whole thing. What little we do have, it's entertaining. What little we do have, now you're going to be catching us when we're drunk. Because we went on for almost 3 hours, and people kept giving us drinks. And so near the end of it, we just got a little crazy. We got drunk and had a good time. So, yeah, man. Oh, random junk. I sent some clips, Corey, from the show to your email. Let me see here. Let's see what you sent over, my man.
But yeah, I do think one thing that I think in the next year, one thing we also got to do is make sure to get more Patreon exclusive stuff.
Yeah.
Get things because y'all on Patreon, y'all are also supporting the show heavily. Patreon, YouTube members, y'all support the show just as much as the Twitch subscribers, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, this year I could only concentrate on getting the show together because, like I said, I had so much stuff to do. Like on Sunday, we even fed people. I went and had something catered and brought it to one of my friends' bars, and which is a great Austin experience. It's you don't get any more old Austin than this bar. When we came in, they were like, what? They were 70-year-old rockers on stage.
Yeah.
It was a 70-year-old
Jam band.
Yeah, it was a 70-year-old rock band on stage just going off while everybody was getting in line for the taco bar that I brought over.
And they had their own fans up there too. Everyone enjoying it.
Yeah, both of them. So here's some stuff. Oh man, thank you, Random. Let me see here. So this is some stuff from his phone from the Q&A. So this is us at the Q&A, just to give you a little sample. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to play one clip that he put up. But this is us sitting with the director, Andrew Shea, asking questions about the movie, The Corn Dog Man. Let's see.
Watch it now, 25 years later, it hits differently.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I would say, honestly, this audience is responding a lot like audiences at Sundance in 1999. I mean, I feel like, and to me, that's great. I feel like the moments that are supposed to be funny are funny. The moments that are supposed to be uncomfortable are uncomfortable, and the moments that are sort of bridging those elements are there. The most original thing I think I added to this film was the idea that the only dialogue we would ever hear would be for telephone calls. So I mean, I hope I think it's obvious that there's hundreds of telephone calls, but it's maybe not as obvious until you step back from it. There is no.
Well, thank you, man. That's cool. Because we didn't get anything from the interview or from the Q&A. So that's cool, man. Thank you so much for doing that. And let me see what else you shared with us. You took a lot of videos. Thank you so much for doing that, man. Let me see here. Yeah, Random. What you got here, man? Oh. So here's some moments from the I Know What You Did Last Summer review. Well, those are still being uploaded, so can't see those yet. And plus, I don't want to spoil anything because we're probably going to end up having to recreate that review.
The one tech guy after the show.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, I'll show you some more stuff later, man. And I got some feedback for the next time we do this, or at least a question. I thought it was some feedback. It's a question. Anniversary show 2026, and this is from John. John says, will there be an anniversary show in 2026? I wanted to go this year and would have flown in from Phoenix. I had family in town, but I knew the dates for a potential show. But what did we say? But if I knew the dates for a potential show next year, maybe in April or May, I could book for Austin early. So here's my idea on how to make this happen. So it's going to be fully honest with you. For this was a very ambitious and a very big thing for me to do. And that's why I knew I wasn't going to make money on it, because I was doing a lot. And I probably did not start advertising in time for the scope of what I was trying to do with this. Maybe it was about 2.5 months before I really started pushing for selling tickets. So what I'm thinking about doing now, I would like to do it again, yes. For 2026, yes. Maybe around the same time. But what I want to do is I want to make it bigger and better. I don't want to lose the intimacy, though. I want to be able to make sure that everybody feels like they're noticed, and I want everybody to be able to at least say hi to us a couple of times. So what I want to do is, in order to make it bigger and better, it's probably going to cost more money, and I don't want to spend the kind of money I spent on this, because we're talking maybe, I haven't done all the math yet. I haven't looked at how much I've spent, haven't looked at the receipts really, but I probably spent anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 of my money. And that's not including the stuff that's actually paid for. So we're looking at a budget of maybe $15,000, $16,000, possibly $17,000 for this. So a lot of it was paid for by people who were attending. But I think it's safe to say that I spent a lot of my own money on this. I don't want to keep doing that every year. I would at least like for it to pay for itself. So I think the proper thing to do, and I'm willing to listen to any kind of advice anybody gives me, is I want to start trying to push this and start selling tickets very early, like next month in August. And no, I don't have any bands together yet. I don't have any real agenda or schedule yet, but I'll get one together. And festivals do this all the time. So I just want to make sure that we have the money taken care of.
All you gotta do is just throw your entire dream roster up there and put subject to change.
No, because then people say I'm a crook and I'm ripping them off. No, but I also want feedback. But I want it, like, let's say the goal is, and I think this will probably be it, $20,000. So I'm going to start selling tickets and seeing how close we get to that. I'm going to probably get a manager to come in and help with this too. And I'll take the feedback from people out there and see what we can get. I mean, you're going to get probably a movie screening. You're going to get some good music. There's going to be some VIP stuff that's even better this time around, more exclusive, more to offer you for your money for VIP, more occasions for you to come in and feel special. And like I said, we're going to be able to come in and just make this an experience where it's not just you attending. We'll interact with you. You'll make new friends while you're there. And also, you'll be able to see the city, which is what a lot of people did. So what I'm thinking is next month, I'm just going to put it up somehow, somewhere, and we'll just keep pushing it and pushing it. And if by May we have reached the goal, the money goal that we need, then we will go ahead and proceed with this. During that time, though, leading up to it, I will definitely start making the plans to get the talent there and all the events set up and everything. But if by May we haven't reached it, then there's plenty of time to get people their money back. There's plenty of time to probably give the money back to the talent without losing deposits and stuff like that.
There's someone I think he might be in town right now, but if not, he's been coming to town more frequently. He might be able to hook you up with some events, people that have experience on a much larger scale. I'll tell you after the show because I don't want to throw his name out on here.
Yeah, okay. But, yeah, man, we'll see. And if I get the money that I need, I'll be able to get probably bigger acts, or if not bigger, at least more acts for you, more events for you to do, more things that I can do to make your experience more exclusive for those who pay for that level. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Enough people seem to like it enough that they want to do it again. And if we do it again, then it just has to be done in a way where I don't lose money every year. I want people to be able to make this pay for itself. Again, I'm not even concerned about making a profit immediately. I just want to at least break even. Let me see here. What else did somebody say? That VA for you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. That VA for you was also there. Yeah, he was, man. We had a great time with him, man. He was this dude was, you talk about bringing energy, man. This guy, he really did bring the party for a lot of the things that we were doing.
It was a lot of fun.
He's so, man, that VA for you is so funny too. He's hilarious. I've been getting nothing but positive feedback from people. Again, I really love hearing about the women saying that they felt very comfortable with us. Ryan Walterson, he's got some feedback for us. Hey, Corey, I'm really happy to hear how well the anniversary party turned out. And I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Austin will be a priority for next year for sure. I did want to run an idea by you that I had for a while. I was thinking for a live show or even a touring live show, you could do a bad movie roast live on stage. Sort of like how podcasts, like How Did This Get Made, and other podcasts do live stage events, where you can go into the movie and do what's done on the roast regularly in front of a larger crowd. Now, obviously, it would have to be worked out considering Billy's especially busy schedule. Yeah, Billy has a schedule where he works on the weekends at Esther's Folly, so that's something that we probably couldn't do, at least not without some very careful planning. But I think that would be a great way to expand live shows. Let me know what you think, and happy belated anniversary.
Oh, I also want to address something that someone said earlier. Yeah, the anniversary show is not happening in April or May at any point, though, because it's an anniversary. So it kind of has to take place in the same area of...
Yeah, because we started, the reason why we did this in July, and it's still not on the date, but I believe that Double Toasted actually kicked off on July 7th of 2014, I believe, if I'm correct. So that's why I want to keep it around this time right here. So yeah, man, we'll see how it works out. I really do want to do this again. I had so much fun with you guys. I mean, I'm exhausted right now. I'm so tired. Look, I couldn't wait for y'all to leave. About last night around 10 o'clock, after I was getting alcohol shoved in my face and everything, which was nice. I love everybody here. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys to death, and I say that I'm tired, but I would do it again next weekend if I had to do it. But man, about midnight last night, I was like, get the fuck out of here. I just can't wait to go to bed.
Yet you didn't stop mingling with community until the bars forced you to.
Yeah,
Until
that's
Steve
true.
El Camino kicked us out.
Yeah, we were getting kicked out of bars as usual, not because of drinking or anything, just because we were just there till closing time. And even then, some people come to the house. I make friends with people who come to see us for years, who come to all our events. And of course, after a while, they're not just a fan or a toaster or anything like that. They are a true friend. So sometimes when it's done, one of my friends will come over and hang out at the house, and then we'll be up here until 6 in the morning, like we were last night, smoking cigars.
And then waking up 2 hours later to take Oz to the airport. that was a terrible decision on my end.
Man, yeah, Oz had to leave this morning. Big thanks to Oz, man. I love that guy. And again, he was somebody that helped me out. We went everywhere together, and he was always helping me with, if nothing else, lifting something. I mean, we had to pack our car full of all the food to bring out for the brunch, and he was a huge help with everything.
Yeah, and no what up, son, tonight specifically.
Well, then we'll find something else to do. Oh, uncreative progressive. What is? Wait a minute. Let me see who this is. I'm sure I probably have it wrong. Oh.
Yeah, and I see someone putting in the news in the chat that your mom even called you about.
Oh yeah, there it is. Uncreative Decor, longtime fan. Going on this journey with you guys has been fun. I'm happy you guys are still doing your thing. Yeah, it's been amazing, and thank you for the $5, my friend. Really appreciate that.
Now, is that live only for YouTube members? Like, does the YouTube channel actually stream itself, or do only members get that stream?
No, this is for everybody right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this right here is great. Oh. And Corey Bot will be back. We had our weekend thing to do, so no Corey Bot this weekend doing trivia. I got to go to London, so no Corey Bot this weekend coming up. But I know some people have been asking, are we going to be doing trivia again? Yes, we will. Since it's a weekend thing, and I've been busy on the weekends, I've been having to actually, because I have to be in another room because Corey Bot is very unruly, and I'm very scared that he's doing the show with Adam here, and Adam doesn't do this a whole lot. Adam's a shy guy, and I'm just afraid that Corey Bot's gonna hurt Adam one day, and I just don't trust him. Oh, let me see. Oh, we're at 299,000 subscribers, y'all.
Oh shit.
We're about to hit 300,000. That is awesome. Oh, let me see here. Uncreative Deconstruction sent 5 Double Toasted gift memberships. Thank you. Wow. Man, that is so nice of you. Thank you.
Hey, I've never used YouTube's streaming platform, but I hear it's nice. Do you got any people in the kick room or?
I'm sure. No, we do. I don't have kick up right now. I'm sorry,
Right.
but no, we do. And also, hey, look, we'll be doing some more events this summer. Maybe not this summer. No, we have Chicago. I'll be doing comedy at the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago on August 30th, and that's going to be a 10 p.m. show on a Saturday, right?
Yes, that is a Saturday show, so that'll be, and it'll be our first. This will be the first time in Chicago. Again, it's an intimate showing. Tickets are already selling great. You guys have the ability to show up New York hard, so please do.
Yeah. When I say we, Felix and I, Felix helped set that up, and that'll be my first time performing solo in Chicago, so I'm looking forward to it, man. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I think this is some stuff where I've been able to save a lot of good material over the years. Because whenever I go to New York, it has to be new stuff all the time. So New York is the place to experiment and go there and write new stuff, try new things on people, see what works, what doesn't work. And so when I go to other cities, New York is lucky enough to kind of get it raw. Going to other cities, you're getting stuff after it's kind of been, I've been raw dog in New York, man. No condoms. But see, it's gonna be a great show. So, but also, you guys will get some stuff that's refined and some stuff that I know definitely works. I'll probably be able to make it better. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and that show is selling well. So you make sure you get your tickets now. And
Is there any foods you haven't tried in New York yet? You know, the stereotypical thing, not New York, in Chicago. Like, have you done the portobellos? Have you done?
no, what's it called? Portobello's?
Portillo's.
Portillo's.
Sub.
No. So when I do go to Chicago in August, I'm gonna make sure to eat clean and healthy all week so I can go to Portillo's. Because that's what I've been wanting to go there for a while. That's a hot dog place, famous hot dog place, right?
I think it's a sandwich shop. Portillo's is a sandwich shop.
Okay, but they do make hot dogs, right?
I don't know. I mean, there's Chicago. You can throw a rock and hit a car that sells a Chicago hot dog, I'm sure.
Yeah. We'll see, man.
We
Yeah.
probably got Chicago people in the chat. Tell Corey.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we do, and I'll see you there. Somebody who was at the show said they'll be at the show in Chicago too.
Nice. We also got oh, you've already mentioned on the show, so I don't feel bad. Like Cinema Snobs coming by.
Yeah, Brad Johnson is coming by, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Jones.
When I say Johnson, I'm thinking of Raw Dog in New York. That's why. Brad Jones. Brad Jones said he's coming by, man. I'll definitely have him up on stage for me for a little while for him and I just to chop it up there. Let me see here.
And we got 23 watching on Kick, so for those of you watching on Kick, thank you very much.
So somebody asked me. I had a great conversation with some people. There was, I was very busy, so I felt bad that I couldn't stop and just have long conversations with everybody. But there was a couple there, lovely couple, and we had a real nice conversation about film and the history of digital in film, and that led to them talking about my movie, and they were talking about, why don't you show 2 a.m.? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all like I was with them. So I told them I would love to show 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is my movie, but this doesn't mean making any excuses. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but the whole thing with 2 a.m., the movie that I made it with a friend of mine who had money, and he loves movies too, and he wanted to make a movie. He had the money to do it, and we said, let's just do it. I had a new camera, and we just jumped into it, and that was supposed to be our learning experience. And we knew we wouldn't do a lot of things right, or at least up to our satisfaction, but you got to do it. So we did it, and I'm proud that it got accepted into a film festival, South by Southwest. I think it was another film festival got accepted into. So I'm proud of the accomplishment, but I look at the movie, and I know that we did it with the purpose of making something better. So when I see that, I'm not satisfied with it. And I would like to show it one day, but I'd like to show it when we follow the idea of what we originally wanted to do, our original plan. We want to either remake that movie or make another movie and just with the knowledge that we learned, make a better film. Because I look at this movie right now, if I was to rate it, and be honest with you, I would probably give it a rental, maybe a high rental. But I would give it that because I would say if I was to criticize that movie like I didn't do it, as if I was criticizing a stranger's movie, I would say that the ambition is great there. There's hints of talent there. doing that on that budget first time with that scope, that big of a cast, that's good. But there's certain writing that could be a whole lot better. There's there's acting that some of it's great, some of it's terrible. But I definitely think that it's a great effort. So I would, what I'm trying to say is that I would show 2 a.m. when I have another film or project done where I know I've done better, and then I can go back and show people that I did do that, and not sit up there and show them this one movie, which I'm very highly critical of myself.
You've done your Clerks. Now let's do your Mallrats.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no. But we'll see, man. No, you don't, man. The movie's not even good enough to roast. I don't think. I think, man. No, man. I don't want to put. Listen, I don't want to put people down because it was a movie that was on a budget of maybe $10,000, $15,000, but it had a lot of story, a large cast, and it was something where it's everything they warn you about when you're doing a first time film. Do not get a huge cast like that. Do not write multiple characters like that. Do not put that much story in there. But we did it. And so I'm proud that we were able to do that and pull it off. I think that it's a great effort in that sense. I'm just being honest with you. But it could be, I don't know how to put it without, I'm putting myself down, not the people in it. I could do so much better now, I think.
All right, I'll revise that. You've made your El Mariachi. Now make your Desperado.
Well, no, because El Mariachi was awesome.
If I kicked ass.
El Mariachi was awesome when it came out. My movie is no El Mariachi, okay? Yeah, that El Mariachi was, as they said, that like they like to use the term, was a miracle of a movie or whatever, man. El Mariachi was amazing, and it was shot on actual film, 16 millimeter. All right, y'all. Well, I got to get ready to get out of here.
Gotta go see them Fantastic Four.
Yes, I do. Got to go see Fantastic Four. I'm very excited about that. Let me see what else we have here. Mike J. McAllister. I think I gave him a ticket to go to the whole thing because he's been a friend of mine for a while, but he only made it to the Friday event. And by the Friday event, Eric Kirby, thank you for the $2, my friend. Thank you. I've seen some people who have been giving lots of support here, and I really appreciate that, man. Oh, man. Uncreative. Gave another $5 there. I'd be proud of you regardless. I wouldn't mind paying to watch it. Definitely add a director's commentary track. One day, maybe you'll convince me to show the movie one day. I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know under what conditions. I would not want to be in the room while y'all are watching it. We are working on something else, my friend and I. It's been a while in the making because of my busy schedule, so that's on me. So we are working on something else, but I would like to finish that and then maybe show 2 a.m.
You know what we could do?
Oh, wait a minute. 1992, Caleb W., $5. Thank you. Hardcore, just wanted to show my appreciation over the years for all the reviews. I've been watching since the first Transformers review from Spill. Yeah, man. It was great hearing people talk about their first review. It was great hearing people talk about when they discovered us. It's really great to hear because people used to say discovered us through Spill. So it's great to hear now how people discovered us through Double Toasted.
There's even people there. You mentioned them earlier. A daughter who came on to you guys from her mom listening to your show.
Yeah. It was a mother and daughter team that showed up, and both of them were fans of what we do, and that was very lovely to see. The Chill Spot, $5. See you in Chi-Town. Thank you, Chill. Now that's a dude, that's a friend right there. The Chill Spot is nice.
Is
Love
Chicago
the guy.
John back in Chicago yet?
No, Chicago John. Chicago John is everywhere but Chicago these days. I think he's in Fort Worth now.
Okay. Because I was just seeing if he was going to be there. But you know what we can do for all these aspiring filmmakers out there. You have you and Martin being rather animated but silent. Dub your own DT episode. Release the footage silent and just let people add their own tracks to it.
You know what? Man, I got to get with you on some ideas. That might be good because we are doing animation and we're doing animated shorts. But man, I wonder if we could do
Got
something.
voice actors out there.
Yeah, I wonder if we could do something where you guys take it and you do your own you do your own reviews on it and you mock us. That would probably be kind of funny, man. Cody Leach. Wow, Cody, thank you. Been a huge fan since the Spill days. You guys were a huge inspiration for me starting my own channel, which is now my full-time career. Yeah, Cody, I think you've told me about this. Keep kicking ass, and I hope to meet you guys sometime soon. Thank you, man.
Oh, you know who was also great to see this weekend? Fucking, it was Saturday. Goodwin showed up.
Yeah, Goodwin and Gertz showed up.
Yeah, I did see Gertz too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great to see him.
Yeah, I knew we had some people asking about gaming stuff, but the thing about gaming is you've got to, like, when we had Goodwin and Gertz, you know, those are people that love it, that were kind of dedicated to it.
No, hey, Cody, it means a lot, man. If y'all don't know, Cody's pretty big. So it's a big deal to have Cody come in here and give us some praise. I really appreciate that. I got distracted. I meant to come in and just give Cody a lot of love. We're fortunate to have some people who are big names who still support us and still like what we do. And that is very humbling and that is very special. And that means a lot, that anybody who is either equal to us, bigger than us, are not as big. I mean, it means a lot. But really, if you're somebody who's really successful out there and you still support us, that means something to me from the bottom of my heart right there. Kings Port Cowell, sending love from Tennessee. TN is Tennessee, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Love y'all. Love y'all and Oz Green.
Assuming they're not in Tunisia.
I hope not. I don't think so. But you never know. It could be. Oh, man, there's a lot of people here who are giving a lot of comments on YouTube right now. A lot of people on Twitch who are giving a lot of comments. And I just thank y'all so much, man. It's been a rough couple of years, and this stuff can be, as Cody, he probably can tell you that. I don't know, but you know, doing this is not easy. At least the way I do it. Maybe I'm doing it too hard, but it's not easy. But after a weekend like this, after seeing all the love here, whether it be on YouTube comments or Twitch comments, or seeing you in person, it really does inspire me, and that's what really keeps me going. And you've taught me not only how to be better at doing this over the years, but you've taught me to be a better person too. There's so much that I've learned that has made me the person that I am, that I don't think that I would be that way if I didn't have this experience. I didn't meet some of you out there. I didn't have, when I say experience, I'm talking about the good and the bad. It does shape you in a way where if you take the right things from it, you do come out a little better, hopefully. And I think I have. And that's all because of folks like you and your support. So thank you so much, man.
I have no idea if you're getting so teary-eyed because you're emotional about this or because you're so sleep-deprived. Because you suck at taking a day off.
Yeah, no, I'm very sleep deprived. I didn't go to bed until 6 this morning, and I can't sleep all day. So, and when I say I can't sleep all day, I'm just used to just getting up. And so, yeah, man, I've been getting up with a hangover every day. I've been eating the worst food, but it's been great, man. Listen, I ate Pop-Tarts last night. Something I told you I wouldn't eat.
And chased it with some Casino El Camino.
Yeah. Been eating fries and burgers and Pop-Tarts and drinking all weekend, but that was all part of the plan. Knew that was going to happen. Now, I had my smoothie today, drinking water, and back to exercising, so which I did on Saturday, too. One thing I want to do, I want to stay healthy for y'all.
Man, I got it's not even it's like reverse body shame because I felt shamed by somebody because they came up to me and they're like, it was Pablo. He came up to me. He was there with Jade, his girl. And he's like, hey man, you know what? I just want to tell you, dude. Like back in the day, like when I first came here in 2016, you know, we were all out, we were drinking, we were partying, and you know, you just say, hey guys, I gotta take off. I gotta go gym real quick. I'll be back. And I'm like, oh no, just stay. And he was like, nah man, I can't give myself an excuse. I just gotta go do it. And, you know, I think about that every time I try it. I think about skipping the gym that I came out, party, went and did it anyway. And I'm like, well, fuck, I've got to get back in the gym now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. And you know what? I want to thank all the people who have noticed that I have been taking care of myself. That's a real inspiration. I have been exercising a lot, and I have been trying to take care of myself better. You know, I'm a little older now, so that means that you gotta take care of your body even more. And so it was really inspiring hearing the people who noticed and said, "Looks like you're looking good. You know, you look like you've been really taking care of yourself, and you've been sticking to your gym," which I have a gym in the garage now, which makes it a little easier to do. Not in Texas though, when it's in the middle of the summer.
And then your AC goes out on top of it.
Yeah, then that AC goes out, and boy,
This weekend was not the weekend to have the AC go out. God.
I actually going out and exercising was cooler than being in the house. I couldn't sleep. I just got up and went outside to exercise because I got 2 huge fans out there, and it was cooler exercising than it was just laying down in the house. It was horrible. I hate to sound spoiled and soft, but it was horrible. I was telling people this when we were at the show. I said, I understand how slaves made it. I don't understand how they pick cotton in this kind of fucking heat. I don't know how they last in those. Boy, give our ancestors some credit. They got brought over in ships and chains and had to sleep on top of each other, put in dungeons that were nasty and hot as hell. And I'm just on my bed. Oh man, I'm hot and I can't sleep.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, I'm glad the fan is like 2 feet above the bed.
In my room, the fan it's a higher ceiling.
Ah, yeah.
So it doesn't blow down as hot as well.
In the extra room, it's just like 2 feet above the bed is the fan.
Yeah. So anyway,
But yeah, you gotta actually go see a movie, don't you?
yes I do.
It's like 3 minutes to 6, so that's all.
Wet Paint Pictures. Hey man, listen. So I haven't been ignoring you. That's the guy that did the Crow film, the Crow fan film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and dude, let me tell you something, man. I have not been ignoring you. I've actually. The only reason I responded is because we talked about his trailer for the movie, and so he's been asking for that segment. And every time I get ready to get that segment and then get it over to you, something comes up. I've been trying to do it with my dead cousin. This anniversary party came up. There was another emergency that came up. Excuses. I'm sorry, but I do owe you that segment that we talked about. If I didn't have to leave right now, I'll show you all the trailer. But go check it out. It's a trailer for a Crow fan made film. Wet Paint Pictures is who it's from. So go check it out, man. It's actually really good. So I was almost going to be in it, but I couldn't make it because our schedules kept getting pushed around. So anyway, guys, I got to go. I just wanted to come in again and thank y'all so much for a great weekend. I had a wonderful time, and you've inspired me to not only want to do this again and do it bigger and better, but you always inspire me to keep going. And I want to thank people. As much as I give this dude shit, everybody should have a Felix in their life. I mean, you'll probably. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm never. You will.
Look, I've earned the shit talk. He's not making shit up out of thin air most of the time.
If you don't mind a pain in your ass for the majority of that time, there will be those moments where Felix will come through, and you couldn't do it without him. So, and this is Suarez, $2. Hey again, Corey and Felix. Is What Up Son tonight? No, it will not, but we will have a show tonight. We might have, Martin and I might do something because we have to make up for me messing up the sound on our show last night.
I know how you fucked up last night.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I still know how you fucked up last night. I will always.
Yeah. Like I always fuck up, man.
I'll be a small spoiler on the tank. I had no idea there was a third I Know What You Did Last Summer movie.
All right, see, this one, we gotta get out of here. Felix is going crazy now. He's going off on his tangents now. But thank you, sir.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for the weekend. It was great.
Yeah, I want to thank Felix. I want to thank Denise. I want to thank Oz. Of course, Martin was there. He was great on the show. And Julian Hemmendinger. And I didn't get to bring on Julian Green, but Julian Green's a great guy. I would have loved to have him come up for a little bit. But Julian, he's hard to pin down. Julian does his own thing. Y'all know Julian loves chasing that ass out there. So
I don't know. We learned some things this weekend.
Yeah, well, we're gonna leave it at that. Going out of here.
But also, there's one person you forgot to thank.
Who?
You, the community, the people.
Oh, I've been kissing their ass this whole time. It's enough. Get on out of here. No, we'll see you on the next one. So until then, everybody, kcoolmans@gmail.com. That is KCOOLMANZ@gmail.com. Email us with any kind of questions, comments, compliments, insults, input, and advice. Hit us up on those social medias: Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, TikTok. Type in Double Toasted. It'll take you wherever you need to be. Whoa, shit, you got a damn dog in your hand.
Yeah, Motor just came over here, started licking my leg. You can find me everywhere as R. Felix Finch, Frisco Flame, or follow my new stuff as The Broke Law Student as I start law school next month.
And Felix, you're so big, you made that dog look smaller, man. That's the skinniest that dog has ever looked. Hey, no, really, Felix is right. Thank you all so much. And we'll see you on the next show. And hopefully we'll see you at some event that we'll be doing very soon. But until then, email us, kcoolmans@gmail.com. And if you're in Texas, come see a show here at the studio. We love to have you. You know, people come here all the time now, and we always have a good time with you. All right, everybody, that is it. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you are listening to or watching this, goodbye and stay toasty.